Hello everybody, welcome back to Soul Awareness. My name is Jane and we're talking about another beautiful video with a lot of insight. Okay, so this week we've been talking everything from escapism to the relationship with your body, and today we're going to be talking about relationships with others and with yourself. Now with others it's easy enough, right? You're with somebody, they make you feel good, they make you feel bad. Sometimes it's not so clear-cut because sometimes you think that somebody's good for you, but you spend enough time with them, you start feeling a little off when you spend any energy or any time with them. So that's one part of the way we see it. But this seems bigger to me. This seems like looking for the blessings in your life, looking for the happy in your life. I feel that this is a choice. If I were to say, give a name to this video or to this reading, it would be, this is a choice. The first card that comes in is this. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. That talks about people, but it's the word relationships, and then the other card that came in was relationship change. And all the other cards that came in is kind of saying the same thing. You have to change the relationship with others, but you have to change some of the negative things that you do with yourself. Feeding yourself some negative energy all the time is building a relationship that's based in negative emotions. And I feel that, especially with the rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. If you've been waking up recently and saying, oh, the world's a mess, my life's a mess, there are things I don't like about my life, there's this about this, and blah, blah, blah. You're not waking up in gratitude. You're not waking up in blessings. If you have said the sentence recently, you know, I can't think of anything to be grateful for today. It happens. I'm not judging you at all. I've woken up thinking, oh, it's kind of hard to think about. You know, there's so much going on. Then you need to develop a better relationship with yourself. You need to find the blessings quick and then work on it. I don't care if the first blessing you feel is, I'm blessed to wake up today. I'm blessed to still be alive. What if that was taken away? Would you regret having wasted your time thinking about the negative things? Most certainly. So if the sun is shining, some days that's all I can feel grateful for because my mindset has been, you know, skewed and whatever. But you put your feet on the ground, you go, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I try to find three things. But if for in your case you can only find one to hold on to, find one. Something that's happened in the past, the recent past, yesterday, the night before, you know. When you wake up, let that thought kind of wash over you. If you wake up and see the sun in the sky or the in your window shining through, and that makes you happy because where I come from, winter's here, so when the sun's shining in the morning, it's a good thing. That's the first thing I feel blessings for. Thank you for the beautiful sunshine. Ooh, going to get some vitamin D. I'm going to go outside and spend some time in that sun. I'm going to let the rays and dream of when spring comes in, I'll be able to spend more time outside. And yeah, that all brings me happy thoughts, joy, blessings, okay? If that's all I can come up with on that day, that's good. That's good. But I'm going to tell you what happens when you start developing that kind of relationship with yourself. You start looking for the blessings. Even your mind does a strange thing. It's going to start looking for blessings today that it can be grateful for tomorrow morning when you wake up. Okay? So it's a great little exercise. You tend to note things. It's like, I've seen this test. Look around the room, tell me what's red. Okay? Look for everything that's red. Okay? Now close your eyes and tell me what's brown. Yeah, you won't remember anything. You'll know what's red, you don't know what's brown. I stole that. Tony Robbins had us do that 3 years in a row. But you know what? It's the same thing. If you start looking, if you're looking for something, you're going to find it. Okay? So if this morning you woke up and didn't feel you had enough to be grateful for or blessed about, today you're going to be looking for things. I always do it now. It's like, so I wake up in the next morning and say, oh yes, I remember. You can also use memories of a great day, a day where you felt great, right? A trip that you took, a special moment with a loved one, a first kiss. It's always nice, right? I sometimes go back to my first kiss with my husband. Ooh, it was very, very good. It was a very long time ago. We were in high school. But, you know, go back to that. Go back to different things. Go back to the birth of your child. I haven't done it yet, but I could. Seeing their eyes for the first time, you know, when their little eyes light up. Yeah. All of this to say, you need to change, because I was talking about this right here, the relationships. You need to change the relationships with yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When you do that with yourself, you're going to start changing the relationship with the people around you. Because either you're going to infuse them with blessings, you're going to talk about blessings, you're going to make them want to talk about blessings, or the people are going to fall away because they're going to either be too jealous or envious or think, they're not based in reality. You are. You still see that the world is still collapsing around you. There's still crap falling everywhere. However, you know that you are very grateful for something today. And that is awesome. This is blessings, right? Happiness, house, home, people, even things. Yes, even things. You know, you can imbue energy in things. Absolutely. I'm grateful right now for a huge sippy cup that I got cheaply. It's not a, what did they call a Stanley cup? It's just a cup, a huge one that I got at the local very cheap shop, right? The Dollar Tree. And what I do is I put a lot of water in it. Well, I'm grateful because I like it. I like the blue color. I like it. It's funky. I know everybody does it. It's kind of ridiculous, but I like it. I put my water and then all day I walk around with it and drink from it. I'm thirsty. I drink from it. And sometimes I put little stevia in the water. Sometimes not. Sometimes I just drink plain water. And it has actually been a game changer. So I'll say I'm blessed. I feel blessed to be able to get this and do some water consuming and feeding my body some liquid that makes it feel better. It's flushing out. I can actually feel like the flushing out of the system. It's really good. All the bad, Diet Cola that I drink too much of. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm blessed, okay? And yes, I just took a sip. There's that. And then there's just looking at different things all the time, right? Different things. You start being grateful for fuzzy pens and all kinds of things. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm happy. I call it looking for happy. Looking for happy. I love that. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, it's a shift of things. You start getting away from trying to control everything, trying to put everything in a bag, in a box, making it fit, right? Your blessings will be different. You can be grateful for a paperclip. See, I'm grateful for a paperclip. Are you? I am. In the little books that I read from all of these, sometimes I put, see, there's one in there. There's one in there. I put a paperclip in there to keep my spot. It's a covered paperclip, and they're all different colors. And I keep them in a container, which is really cool. There's all different types of paperclip colors. They bring joy to my life. Why? Because they're colorful, they're useful. And why do I need a reason? I could just like the color. Maybe it stems from when I was young and I saw like people have these, and maybe we couldn't afford them at the time, and I always thought I'd love to have paper clips like that. Maybe because like I'm a nerd, and I'm a proud nerd. Who knows? Who cares? I don't need to justify what makes me happy. Neither do you. You don't need to justify what makes you happy. It can be a paperclip. It could be a Maserati. What do I care? What do you care? What does anybody care? You can be happy for the smallest thing to the biggest thing. Just let it make you happy. Let it flood your energy system. Flood your energy system. Let's repeat that. Again, flood your entire body, energy system, mind, heart, throat, in proud, in joy, and happiness. Right? Right. So, the big question here, question here, is this. I love this card. When it came out, it's like, what's happening? What's happening? The world is going to hell in a handbasket. That's what's happening. No, not really. There's always things going on in the world. Okay? There's always something going on in the world that's going to make you feel a little bit off. You're going to feel one day like, a round peg. Some days you feel triangle. Sometimes you feel square. Round hole, square peg, whatever you want to call it. Some days it's going to make sense. Some days it's not going to make sense. Some days you're going to fit in. Some days you're not. Okay? Guaranteed in this world. You'll either agree 100% some days, disagree 100% some days, and be others days. Absolutely. Okay? The thing is I love this one. This one, it made me feel this. Your doubt is your faith. And if necessary, in your particular case, perhaps. Okay? It's kind of saying doubt. Doubt in itself, right? When you don't feel good about something, what do? You dig further. Some people avoid it. Not a great way of doing anything. Only ensures that particular thing might show up again in your life. Okay? I'm not big on repeating. It would be like repeating a grade over and over again and just never learning the lesson. It's just annoying. It's just annoying, and I feel it's a waste of time and energy on this planet. If you're going to be here to do that, why be here at all? Okay? Some people some people do it often. A lot. To the point where I've met some of these people and I feel like shaking them and going, when are you going to get it? Okay? So, yeah, I'm very human. But sometimes it's not up to me to tell them, you're repeating the same pattern. It's up for them. It's up to them to know. Most of the time, my guides will let me know if I can put a little nugget of knowledge to them, or I have to let them, dig their own hole, which is kind of sad. But some people just need to figure it out. Okay? The hard way. Both ways. I'm going to say this. When you doubt yourself, when it doesn't feel good, it's usually an indication to look deeper, to try to figure it out, to say what's going on here. Why doesn't this feel good? What do I need? More education, more clarification? What do I need here to get past this, right? Or do I need to change course? There's different solutions, but you got to look at them and then go in that direction, right? So, I love this. And it's saying if your doubt is your faith, it should be your faith. It should be when it doesn't feel good or when you're doubting something, it should be the compass in which you are grateful for. Okay? Your doubt makes you question what you're doing. If you're having a personal relationship with yourself, which is bad, which is depleting your energy, in other words, you're scrolling social media and it's making you feel like crap, and you're going, I doubt this is making me feel good. Yes, should be your faith. It should be your, wait a minute, this is my gospel. This is to tell me, hello, you're getting yourself stuck. And this doubt, this little niggling in your brain is telling you that you need to be doing something different. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're getting stuck. How are you getting stuck? Right here. The garden and the gate. Okay? She has a beautiful garden. It looks beautiful. And she's got a gate, and it's protecting her from the outside world. But it's also holding her prisoner. Okay? To live in a world of avoidance and just look at the same flowers over and over again, and you go, oh, it's wonderful in here, it's great in here. It's great for a time, but it's a great way to become stagnant and stuck. Here it is, stuck right there. Okay? It's a great way to be there. It's a way to put everything in the same bag and avoid expansion at all costs. Because as nice as her little garden is, if you look, there are fields and expanses to be explored. There are things to open up away from doubt, into growth, into blessings. Okay? One of the most important things that you can do in this case is to actually just sit in beautiful, calm, emotional stability within oneself, even when the world is going completely kaflooey around you. Yeah. Because it will, and it does, and it's annoying, and we all know it. But you can either let it hold you in fear, or you can say, yeah, that's not for me. I'm going to sit here and think, stay calm, carry on. It's the carry on part that's important. Because this is not carry on, this is not carry on, this is not carry on, okay? And this is not carry on if you're letting it cripple you. If that doubt is crippling you, it's not carrying on. So what are you doing? You're changing the relationship with yourself. You're going, okay, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to be grateful for my blue cup, for my paper clip, for my nail polish, for my fuzzy pen. I'm going to be happy with my life. I'm going to be grateful for the things that I have. I'm going to find joy in the things that I own. I'm going to find joy in the people that I have surrounding me. I'm going to find joy in having a roof over my head, keeping me out of the snow, which is awesome because I wouldn't want to live out there right now. It's way too cold for me. For Mama, it's way too cold. I'm going to be grateful that I can get up after I'm done this reading, and I'm going to go do some walking and feel good. It's going to help my body. I'm going to decide to feel good today. I'm having a bad hair day. I'm grateful that I got hair. And I got a great little design going in my hair because it's turning salt and pepper, but it's really like the salt part's really awesome, the way it kind of designed on the top. I love my hair. Even on a bad hair day when it's flat and I have to put in a ponytail and I look like the worst I've ever looked. I love my hair. I have hair. I love my life. Start with the smallest thing and keep moving forward. Keep going forward until that feeling of grateful, happy joy is within you. So that when you hear the news or something goes across you because, well, you weren't prepared and it just kind of showed up in your face, or some random person goes, did you hear? And you suddenly have to listen to them, or they're going, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. You can sit grateful in your energy. You can be like this kid right here going, yep, not everything's perfect. Yep, not everything's perfect. But the stuff that you're talking about to me, Is it affecting me right now? Is there anything I can do about it? If there is, am I doing something about it? Okay? It's not avoidance. It's not avoidance. It's finding solution. And being grateful that you can look at your doubt and find solutions. I'm grateful for this challenge so that I can meet up to my great opportunities. And here we go. Opportunities right here. Okay? I can like rise up to the opportunity to bring real growth. Concrete growth. Real concrete growth to the world and my life. They choose to focus on hate, so I'm going to choose to focus on love. Yes. They want to try to, you know, make the space kind of cave in on itself. Fear does that. Oh, I'm so afraid. I'm gonna go inside of myself. I'm gonna bust right out of that. I'm gonna bust right out, and I'm gonna expand instead. No fear. No fear. I'm going to tell you a very, very, well, a personal story. I hope you guys don't mind. I know, you don't mind. Like everybody else, when I was very young, when introduced to the idea of Satan, I was very, very scared of it. And then I had children when I was very young. And somebody haphazardly told me, you have to protect your children from Satan. And you know what I told that person? That's when my relationship changed with the great horn-footed fallen angel. One of the many changes that came along the way. Because as I've said, I don't believe in him. I don't put my belief in anything that doesn't serve a greater purpose in my life. Restrictions, seen as a devil card, serve a purpose. It serves a purpose to let me know that I'm not well, that I'm stuck, just like here. Okay, all devil energy, being stuck in fear. When somebody said, like I said, you should fear of the devil, you know, for your children's sake. I remember turning around without missing a beat, and I said, Satan should fear me if he ever touches my children. And from that day forward, I have called upon every energetic, well-being entity and surrounded my family with them and said with no uncertain terms that there would be no bad, evil spirits to ever touch any part of the energy around the people that I love, or else they would have to deal with me, and it would be worse, because the fierceness that I felt, the warrior that I felt come out of me was amazing, and I felt myself expand in light like that defender of the weak. And from that day forward, that was a beautiful day, you guys. It was a beautiful day. I still, of course, send all of my past loved ones and energy, especially grandparents. They're good for that. Did you know that? You can send grandparents to your kids and go, keep an eye on the kids. They will. They love them. But expansion of light, to change your relationship with fear, to change your relationship with oppression. Oppression. There's the word, oppression. It brings real concrete growth. And look at that, the star. See? This card came out, then this card came out. The star, it's right here. What's the star? It's that opportunity. It's that growth. It's that potential. Right here. These two cards are symbiosis. Together. Meant for each other. It's a truly beautiful energy. It's gorgeous. It's meaningful. Are you here? Are you hearing? Are you present right now? Are you ready to change the relationship with yourself today? I want you to. I want you to be grateful. Now, I want you to do something for me right now, right at this moment. If you're still here, you're still listening, I want you to go in the comment section and tell me what you are grateful for right now. What are you grateful for right now? I don't care. The craziest stuff is the better. I would love to hear about the nutty stuff that you're grateful for. Like my paper clip. My colorful paper clip. There's no judgment here. Nobody, I won't let them. I'll get rid of them if they are. Okay? I have an emotional pickle right there. Right over here. I'm grateful for him. Emotional pickle. I will always be around to let you know that you're a big deal. Emotional pickle. Okay? I have the quirkiest, funniest stuff that most people consider junk or forget it as junk. I don't. I keep it around me and I remember it. I use it every day, utilize it. Look, life is hard enough. We have enough to go through. We have some nutty, nutty, nutty people on this planet doing some nutty, nutty, nutty things. Not in a good way either. In a very destructive way sometimes. But you know what? We need to keep believing in ourselves. We need to keep moving forward. The only way that any of us survive this is by creating our own well-being. And it's not saying that we're not going to have challenges, but it's to look at them in a different way. Okay? It's to look at them head on. And even if the days are tough, you're still grateful to be here, meeting up those challenges and doing what you can. I love you guys. Seriously, I do. To everybody who stuck around through the changes through the years, I've been here since 2020. It's been very, very awesome. I've had a lot of up and downs on this channel. But I seriously think that there's going to be some more ups on this channel. That's why I've not given up on it. Thank you to all my Pisces friends who have stuck around. I do one Pisces reading a week right now. I wanted to expand this to everybody because I think it's important that these messages get to you. We need advocates. We need light workers such as myself and many, many who are out there to help people get through the difficult times. It's not that they're not there. And it's not to go, everything's, rainbows and cherry blossoms and all of that stuff. It's to say that you can find it in the worst of times. You really can. People better than myself have found gratitude and happiness in the worst of conditions. If they can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? I hope these messages this week have helped you. If you want to track back and look at any of these, just, go to the channel, the homepage. It's right beside the channel title, my little round icon. You can click on that directly now and go to the channel. It'll bring you to the homepage and there's a whole bunch of videos there. Or what you can do is click right here. There's going to be a playlist or a next video offered for you to watch, which is great. If it's not Pisces, just check it out. I'm going to try and make playlists here for these. And right here is soul awareness. That's my other, sorry. Life path number thru. We're on soul awareness. Yeah, I get them confused. If you want to know more about your life path number, just click on that. That's my other channel. Go support me over there. Thanks a lot, you guys. I hope you have a great week. For members, tomorrow we're looking at the new moon in Pisces. And if you're not a member, well, I will see you in the next video on Monday for this and Pisces on Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.